It's time for our next episode of The Audacity is Way Too High. Keep this picture in mind. This is going to come in handy in just a little bit. Put it in your back pocket. And it says, "These women better smarten up or I won't bang them." You need this in just a little bit. Now, this is your blanket trigger warning. If you are drinking anything, please push it to the side, especially if it's a hot drink. And if you are eating anything, please swallow it fully. Make sure you clear your throat. That is your blanket trigger warning. Now, if you are on TikTok, you have got to come over to my YouTube page, Bourbon Bougie, because the audacity is way too high. Videos will no longer stay on TikTok. They just won't. So come on over to my Bourbon Bougie YouTube page. So that's your blanket trigger warning. Let's get into the video. Okay, so Gerald has some things to say. He said, if I had a wife leaving for a 3-day girl trip to Vegas, she wouldn't have a husband to come back home to. And then he says, I would rather be single for life than have a wife that does that kind of crap to me. She wants to act single. She can stay single forever. Some of us have decency, standards, dignity, and self-respect. Judy says, it's 3 days, not forever. And to that, he says, she's going there to cheat on her husband. This is how these women do. They go off on a girl's trip in order to cheat. Vegas is a notorious spot for this, along with Miami. And I applaud all the men like me who are not putting up with this, including those that have even been kicking their women out over this garbage after seeing all of the photos and videos that they post of themselves openly cheating on those trips. And then Judy's like, you don't know what her intentions are. She's going to spend time with her friends. I'd leave you too. And to that, Gerald says, any man that puts up with his wife going on a girl's trip like that in order to cheat is a simp and a cuck for putting up with it and encouraging it. Like I said, if I had a woman go off and cheat on me like that with her friends, she wouldn't have a husband to come back home to. And I hold on to that opinion. Remember when I said keep this picture in your brain, just keep it in your back pocket. There's a reason why. Now, I'm not going to editorialize anything, but this is Gerald, who was going hard about his hypothetical wife going off to Las Vegas for 3 days. And if he had a wife that was doing that, she would not have a husband to come back to. This is the Gerald. And, you know, the fact that he does not have a defined neck and chin really is really going to upset some of my homegirls. I know it is. But this is Gerald, and he had a lot to say. Hashtag mirrors for men. Okay, so this is a post. It says, this hole is not for everyone. Know your limitations. And to that, John Sickle says, I know some women who should have this sign. Now, this is John. John also doubles as a cartoon villain who is trying to tie some woman down to a railroad track. He also looks like a villain that is being unmasked and caught by Scooby and them, Scooby, Shaggy, and all of them. Also, he looks like a man who is keen on stripping women's rights. I am totally sure that this is Anthony Comstock. And if you know anything about history, I'm totally sure that this is either Anthony Comstock's ghost or someone of his lineage. I'm totally sure about that. Only people who know some history will get that little nerdy joke. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Okay, so we got this cartoon here. This man is saying, I see you got a new book. And yes, she is holding a book, but she also has an electronic fence. She has like this whole trap going on. She got some spikes and all of that. And it looks like the electric fence is connected to an energy source. And to that, Rich says, part of being married is being there to release stress for the man. So you're a stress relief doll. You're a doll. That's it. If you do not like this, then don't pressure the guy to get married. It is a two-way road. He protects you and is the main breadwinner, and you clean the house and make meals and yes, have sex with him. That's all they look at women. He literally just laid it out. You're a servant and you are a sex doll. That's it. You are a wife appliance slash happiness machine. He spells it out for you. This is rich and this is rich. This is rich, y'all. Very, very typical. I'm totally sure that yeah, he's using someone as a stress relief, but probably not giving the same amount of pleasure back because, yeah, just looking at this face is not really pleasurable to my eyes. So this woman posted this saying, been talking to this guy for 2 weeks, finally agreed to a date, was supposed to be today. On my dating profile, I'm very clear that I'm a bigger girl. It's literally everywhere, and I have full body photos of myself. Needless to say, forget this man. I honestly kind of hate myself for even getting excited about it. Was going to add a photo of his face, but he unmatched with me. And then she says, edit. Found some photos. He's 34. I'm hiding the photo for right now because I want to show y'all what this man said to this woman. He says, hey, I'm going to cancel our date today. I'm not feeling it. You didn't do anything wrong. I saw some of your pictures that weren't there originally. I think the app was malfunctioning or you recently uploaded them and I never saw them because we already started texting. So I didn't think about it anymore. And it's just not for me. I wanted to tell you so that you didn't waste your time this afternoon coming all the way down here. I'm sure you will find blank whatever else. I'm sure you'll find blank. I'm not sure what that is. Whatever else you're looking for. It was great talking to you. Take care and good luck in your search. So he unmatched with this woman, all because he didn't see her pictures that were already there. But now he sees them, and this is what he says. And this is the dude. She says he's 34. I don't know anything about him, like what's on his bio or anything. But I'm saying that she's being nice going out with him. I mean, hashtag mirrors for men because the audacity he must have drank a little bit of audacity out of that cup below right here because this person is not it's not a looker at all. And that is me tippy toeing around censorship. Very unfortunate looking fella. And here he is again. And I am unsure if he thinks that he's going to get a lot of matches. He, yeah, I'm tippy toeing. So I'm just going to leave it at that. He does have several bottles of lotion here. That's one, two, three, four, at least four, because one of these could be some soap. So we know that he is very either moisturized or he likes some self-loving or care. I will say that he got a lot of lotion, but that's about all I know about this man. And that he looked at that woman's picture and said, "Not for me." When she could have easily said that about this unfortunate-looking fella himself. Okay, so we got this man. His name is Malachi, and he has some extra letters. So we're going to call him Big Mall. He says to this woman, I want to pay for your tummy tuck. I think you got good potential. So basically, you looking okay, but I can fix you. I can make you better. That's what I'm gathering. But this lady is being quite nice in her response, saying, no thanks. I'm good with my 150-pound weight loss as is, because somebody that was petty or sarcastic could have clapped back, could have. But he just says, oh, okay. She says, I do hope you find whatever you're looking for. She's being quite adult right there. Then he says, I know I will, but you women have lost your way to beauty and man are not putting up with no more. There's no reason we should have obese women, but we as Black men love you. So she was being quite adult in her responses back to him. She said, no, thank you. She says, I hope you find what you're looking for. And then this is what he says to her. Now she finally needed to respond. She says, sir, you have a double chin in your photos, and none of your photos show your whole body. Please don't throw rocks and hide your hands at your big age of 40. So here's Big Mall. Big Mall definitely has some softness about his face. Definitely no definition. And she's right. We don't see a full body picture of Big Mall. I need to make this a little bit bigger because what's going on with the glazing over of these eyes? Is this some kind of condition? Is it, can you catch it? She dodged a bullet by just saying no thank you, but he has a lot of audacity and definitely deserved to be here. Now we have Colin, and Colin has some audacity as well. He says, can I say something that might make a lot of people upset? She's mid at best. And I don't know who she is, but it does not matter. This man named Colin had the nerve to call some woman mid at best. Hashtag mirrors for men, hashtag mirrors for men. Please take take the audacity off the shelf because this is Colin. This person is calling somebody mid, and it is definitely going to upset my homegirls. I know it is. Jump in the conversation. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.